guys, it's actually 2 a.m. right now, and I got so many things going on in my house in the daytime nowadays that shooting during those hours is just not happening. And so I was left with just two options, either buying a new place or working at night, and I'm too broke to go with the first option. So here we are. Don't worry, I won't be talking like this for the entire video, so switching back to my normal voice.
Hi everyone, I hope you're all well. It's an unplanned video that I'm doing today because we've had an extremely rough and uncertain year full of awful surprises every other day, and so I felt a need to drop in a feel-good kind of video for everybody. It's been long since our lives have come to a pause. We've been stuck, and apart from worrying and taking care of our physical health, our mental and emotional health have suffered a lot because there's been a gazillion number of things happening across the globe this year. So today I'll be sharing a couple of things that might reinstate love, hope and calm into our lives. All of us, or a lot of us, haven't been productive for the larger part of 2020, and if you're somebody like me, I get mad at myself and hard on myself for not doing enough or being enough, and so I had to struggle a lot to just chill out this year. And then obviously you start getting frustrated and you start being lazy, you roam around all day in your pajamas, you leave your beds unmade, and then eventually it feels like your entire life is falling apart. So you can either keep on going down that well or try and do something about it. So the first thing that I'd like to talk about today is intentional relaxation. When one starts to feel extremely negative and anxious about being unproductive, the first thing I believe you all should be doing is intentional relaxation. This means actively choosing to do things that you consider unproductive. Make a casual to-do list for tomorrow that might include things like making up your bed as soon as you get up, followed by having a good and healthy breakfast. Thereafter, forcing yourself to do a bit of a laundry or maybe checking in on the houseplants if they need any water, and then ending it with a hot bath and sipping a cup of coffee or tea. So trying to do very teeny mini small little things that you might otherwise consider irrelevant, but these in fact make you feel motivated and accomplished if done intentionally. Number 2 is connect with nature and get moving. Go out for a walk, a jog, a hike, or even just sit outdoors and enjoy the weather. Let the sun warm up your soul and the breeze hit your face. Nature is an extremely beautiful healer, and anytime you make space to connect with nature, you connect with yourself. So now, to keep up your energy levels, the next thing that you can try is reorganizing. There's this feng shui tip that I'd like to share. When you feel stuck in your life, move around 27 things. Then the vital chi starts to circulate in your space. This starts to shape a different energy field and a new perspective. Now, even if this is something that doesn't align with you, trust me, a simple act of tidying up can instantly bring you mental clarity. As soon as you'll clear up your space and get rid of the clutter, you'll feel far more lighter and more centered, so try doing it. Next is practicing stillness. Now don't give me like you've been doing that for the entire year, because we actually do a lot when we say we're doing nothing. It's important that we learn to sit in silence with ourselves and observe moments of quiet. Try developing a sense of acceptance, gratitude, and faith for your life. Focus on your breath and pay attention to your senses, textures, sounds, smells, tastes. And trust me, the more you practice stillness, the more benefits it'll bring to your mental well-being. Number 5 is limiting your screen time. This year majorly showed us how negatively media and sensationalized version of news can affect our mental health. And if you're like a highly sensitive person or an empath, I, for example, experience a lot of bad mental health days, not because something particularly bad is happening with me or my life, but because bad things are happening around me or in the world, and I tend to take on that energy very quickly. So it becomes extremely crucial for me to consciously draw a boundary to take care of myself. You know, it's okay to stay informed, but we shouldn't get sucked into it. I've always been very conscious of the kind of content I indulge in on the internet. So for the larger part, internet has been a happy place for me. But it became extremely difficult this year because there's been overload of information from all sides. So the next best thing to do is limit your screen time. Throw away your phones, do anything, but do not touch your phones. Monitor and limit your screen time, and you'll suddenly feel the unnecessary fear and panic going away. Number 6 is enjoy the change of seasons. I used to feel very weird when people got excited about different seasons, though I've always been obsessed with rains. But this year I'm enjoying and feeling the change of seasons much more. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm practicing a lot more of like being in the present, being in the now, or maybe because I'm just too idle. I don't know. It's probably the latter. But it's 2020 and we need reasons to celebrate, so be it whatever the hell it is. The cozy weather is coming in. Get your cute socks and scarves and caps and cardigans out. Revamp your room with beautiful fairy lights or scented candles. Try cooking a seasonal treat for yourself, or grab a cup of warm latte or tea or any hot beverage and dive into a good read, probably fiction. I don't know why this is the best time to read fiction. And there's a dog barking. Now, apart from all the things that we've discussed, keep on communicating with your close friends and family members, or you could also try out journaling, just brain dumping everything onto the paper. And if you still don't feel better, do not feel shy to go take therapy. It can do wonders for you. Shout out to Ra Goddess. I heard her saying in some of the podcasts how 2020 is the year that we needed, and I truly agree with it. We were jumping onto this year with so many plans and preparations and everything, but we needed to kind of relax, to reset and reflect and do a whole lot of foundational work, go through various learnings and transformations before we move forward in our journeys. And 2020 provided us with that. And I truly believe that we'll turn out better and stronger human beings because of this year. So take very good care of yourselves. This is just a dry season and it's temporary, and we'll make through it together. Remember that you're safe, and I'll see you in my next one. Sending you all virtual hugs.